Hello, வணக்கம், நமஸ்கார், சஸ்திரகால், ஆதாவ், நீங்கள் நிலவுகா இருக்கிறீர்களா? So, welcome back to our channel, guys. Subscribe to our channel and let's again start with those awesome vocabularies that we are dealing with, all the previous year vocabulary. So, without any further ado, let's begin the session. The first word is in your screen, okay? The thing for those new students who have come in the channel for the first time. So, how would I be dealing the content today? First, I would deliver and I would make you understand the every vocabulary word along with the tricks and along with the meaning with the synonyms appropriate and the antonyms appropriately. Okay. Then after that, after dealing with all those vocabulary words, first of all, these are the 5 vocabulary set words. Then we will learn the MCQs. Yes, those MCQs which you have already learned in this video itself, the synonyms and the antonyms of those particular words. Now, after that, solving the MCQs and all those synonyms and antonyms specifically, it will get stuck in your head, it will get memorized in your head, and after that, the most important slide, that match the column slide. If you do this slide very appropriately, very correctly, then mark my word, my dear friends, that all those words will stay in your head for a long duration of time. So, here is the answer slide also, I have given it. So, without any further ado, so are you all guys ready? Are you all guys excited? Now, comment down, yes sir, and thank you so much for being consistent and for watching all our previous parts as well. If you are new, if you haven't watched all the previous parts, all the previous videos, then do go to the playlist there also, and you can watch in the video section also. We have uploaded all the previous parts till now. Now, the new word that you all going to learn is obdurate. What is the pronunciation here? Obdurate. Now, how to learn this word? So, this is a very important word have been asked in the many previous year examinations. So, think of someone who is obstructing. Okay. Obstructing means hindering. Think of someone who is hindering the door and refusing to move no matter how much you ask. See, obstructing the door, he is not refusing. Actually, he is not allowing you to enter. He is refusing you to enter. So, they are completely stubborn. So, what are the synonyms? Stubborn, inflexible, brazen. Yes. Those person who are stubborn, those person who are inflexible, those person who are obdurate in nature, brazen in nature, adamant in nature is the definition, is the meaning of obdurate. So, stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or course of action. You are not willing to change one's opinion or even the course of action. This is the correct meaning of obdurate. Someone who is very stubborn, someone who is very inflexible, someone who is very adamant, someone who is very brazen. Yes, ziddi, hatti. Now, what will be the antonyms? Just think of it, guys. Think of your mind. That if the synonym is inflexible, can't you say the antonyms will be flexible? Yes, can't you say that? So, compliant. So, amenable means accept karne wala, sweekar karne wala, who accepts happily, readily. So, flexible, amenable, compliant, agyakari. So, all these words are the antonyms. We will learn the tricks of the synonyms and antonyms as well. How to learn? Stubborn. Think of someone who seems born with a stub on resistance. They won't just yield. So, they kind of very stubborn in nature, that they are stuck. Whatever they have thought, it is stuck in their head, and you cannot change their opinion very easily. You cannot change their course of action very easily. So, those people are stubborn. Inflexible means, literally means not flexible. Flexible means, agile, who is very much adaptable to change, but of a person who is not adaptable to change, who is not agile in nature. So, he is inflexible. He is inflexible, unable to bend another person's will. Compliant. How to remember this word? Compliant means complies. Complies means with the rules and the request of an argument, or without any argument, who accepts any rule, who follows any rule by heart, who do not obstruct any rule, who do not break any law or any rule, is a compliant kind of student or a compliant kind of person. Amenable. What are amenable? Someone who is ready to say amen. Amen means yes, I agree. Amen, to God, to Allah. Amen, yes, I agree, my Lord. So amenable. Okay, so someone who agrees a lot, who is a yes man kind of a person, who will say yes to anything which you will ask to. So amenable, compliant, flexible. Got it? So all these are our antonyms. And what are the synonyms? Stubborn, this is a negative word. Stubborn, inflexible, adamant, yes, brazen, obdurate is the word. Got it? Unable to change one's will, unable to change one's course of action. Now, next word which is in your screen is clandestine. Clandestine, which is very hidden, gupt. Okay, now meaning, how to remember this? Keep secret or done secretively, especially because illicit. So some activity who is very illegal in nature, illicit in nature, so they are being hidden. That's why they are being hidden, because it is illicit in nature. So how to remember it? Remember a secret clan holding a meeting at a destined hidden location away from public eye. So a group of people, a clan people, they are building a kind of, some ominous activities. They are planning something very vulgar. They are planning something very amenable. So it will cause harm to the people. So they have chosen a very distant place. They are doing some kind of illicit activity there, illegal kind of activity there. So clandestine, okay, a thing which is being hidden or which is kept being hid actually. Okay, those things which are kept being hidden or secretive. So covert, what are the synonyms? Covert, something that is kept covered up. How to remember covert? Covert, just try to cover up. Okay, when you try to cover up things, that means you are trying to hide something illegally. Covert. Okay, covert. Now surreptitious, very important word, very important word, very difficult word as well, and has been asked in many previous year examinations. Now surreptitious means छिपकर किया गया कोई काम. That means sounds a bit like serpent, right? Serpent moves quietly and secretly through the grass, so it doesn't get noticed. What does a snake do? You all know that it moves very secretly, it moves very quietly, especially on the grass. So kind of serpent, surreptitious, means very secret manner of doing something. Surreptitious, got it? Covert, very secret way of hiding something. Cover up, covert. Surreptitious, serpent, very quiet, very secretive. Clandestine, very secretive, because the activity was something illicit. Overt. Now what is the opposite of covert? The opposite of covert will be overt. Overt means open. Overt means very much open, very much visible to everyone. So this is overt. Now what is public? Well, obviously public means belonging or open to general public. So anything which is overt, quite in the open, in front of the public, anyone can participate, anyone can see, anyone can inspect, or anyone can investigate. So that cannot be a secret kind of a mission, or that cannot be a secret kind of thing. Got it? So opposite of clandestine will be overt, opposite of clandestine will be public. Got it? And synonyms will be covert, synonyms will be very much surreptitious. Got it? Now moving on to the next word, lethargic. How many times I have taught you? Sluggish, languid, lazy, lackadaisical, slack. Yes, all these are the synonyms of lethargic. So any person who is sluggish in nature, any person who is indolent. How to remember this indolent word? Think of someone who is indolent. Or in Hindi, if I try to explain it to you, dolna, dolna, like movement, who is very much calm, who does not like to move around. So a person who is very, quick, or a person who is not that lazy will move around very quickly. Or a very lazy person, what a lazy person do? He just keep quiet in a side, in a place. He does not move around very easily. So indolent. Okay. Sluggish, dhima, moving at a incredibly slow pace. Slug, like a slug. Okay. The sluggish word is derived from a slug also. Like a slug which moves in a very slow pace. So sluggish, who moves very slowly. Lethargic, like, how to remember this word? leather plus sick. So if you are wearing heavy leather clothes and feeling sick, you will naturally move very slowly and the energy will be very lack of. So your energy will be very lack. You will move very slowly if you are already sick and you are wearing leather clothes, very much heavy leather items. You are already sick and you are wearing those uncomfortable clothes, so that will obviously keep your body very in a slow or in a very lack of energy manner. Got it? Now, meaning affected by lethargy, sluggish and apathetic. So a person who is apathetic, a person who is very lethargic, a person who is very sluggish, a person who is languid can be termed as the synonyms of lethargic. Got it? Now, I explained you indolent and sluggish. All these were laziness. All these are the synonyms of laziness. Now, what about the antonyms? So, if a person lacks energy, if a person moving very slowly, if a person is very, feeling sick or moving very slow, then the opposite will be very fast, very quick. Yes, very swift. So you can say the opposite is sir swift. The opposite is sir quick. Sir opposite is sir energetic. Lack of energy, the opposite will be full of energy. So a person bursting with energy is called energetic kind of person. A person who is ready to act is an energetic kind of person. Vivacious is a very new word to you all people. Comment down these words. Whatever new word that is here on your screen, comment it down. Vivacious contains the root viva, means life. Okay, so viva means life. So anything which is very lively, anything which is very active, full of activity. So a person who is very active, a person who is very swift, a person who is very fast, full of energy, energetic, vivacious is just opposite of lethargic. Got it? A person who is very inactive, a person who is very inactive, slow, lethargic, lazy, indolent is this synonyms of lethargic. Got it? Sluggish, apathetic. Yes, you can say apathetic also. Comment it down. Apathetic. A person who is apathetic, a person who lacks energy, a person who is indolent, lazy, lackadaisical, languid. Yes. Languid. Languid. Very important word. So do you all remember? I will make sure that you will all remember these words when I will come to the MCQ portion. Do not worry. Now, ameliorate. Very important word once again. Ameliorate means to improve. Yes, ameliorate simple means to improve. How to remember this? Sounds like a million rate. Yes. Giving someone $1 million would certainly ameliorate their financial problems and make things better. So, ameliorate, a word million is itself in this word ameliorate. So, if a person, suppose if you get $1 million rupee or whatever, you got $1 million currency, then your financial situation will improve. Yes. So, this is the meaning. Your financial problems and the things will certainly get better. So, improvement in a positive way, improvement in a positive direction is called ameliorate. Got the point or not? So, improve and enhance are the synonyms. Improve and enhance are the synonyms. Enhance means to add value or make the whole picture richer. Now, improve means to prove that you are better next time. Okay? Improvement, that means whatever you were in previous days, now you are certainly in a much better position. So, improve, enhance. Yes, burgeoning. Very important word. Write down the meaning of this word. Burgeoning. What is the meaning of burgeoning? Now, worsen. Worsen means just the opposite. So, a person who is improving, a person who is ameliorating, now the opposite will be worse. That means the situation was already bad, but it more worse. So, in a negative direction, in the downfall. This is the downfall. Okay. So, if the improvement is in the downwards direction, that means the person is worsening, the person is deteriorating. Yes. See, there is a crack on the wall. The house, who was very fine, deteriorated with the passage of time. It broken down, it falls due to certain condition, tearing of things. So deteriorating, downfall of things. Now improvement will be upside down. Ameliorate. That means the things are improving in a positive manner. So improvement and enhance are the synonyms. You can also add to make something which was bad already better. So a thing which was already in a bad state, you are making it improvement. You are making enhancement. Okay. The opposite will be worsen, deteriorate. The synonyms would be improve, enhance. So ameliorate, improve, enhance. Try to repeat after me. Ameliorate, improve, enhance. Ameliorate, improve, enhance. Ameliorate, improve, enhance. Yes, it got stuck in your head, right? Now, another word will be sycophant. Now, what is sycophant? A person, bootlicker. Have you heard this kind of word, bootlicker, or have you seen this kind of person who says, who just to please you will say or will praise or will say repeated amount of those words, or that will give a boost of your ego. So, trick a sycophant who says or do pleasant things or anything which is your favorite to the boss or the celebrity to get a favor. Yes, they want something in return. This is the case here. So sycophants are those person, chaplusi. They will kind of a bootlicker kind of a person, flatterer, bootlicker. They will do anything to please you to get something in return. Got it? So those are sycophants. See, here the king is there. Everyone is giving them the gift so that the king will do some favors to him. Okay? He is saying, constantly saying, I love you, sir, I love you, sir, I love you, sir. Because he wants something from that person. So he is a sycophant kind of person. All these people who have bearing gifts to the king, all these people are sycophant kind of person. Okay? Synonyms are flatterer. Flatterer, how to remember this? Someone who tries to make things smooth or flat by saying only fake things. Okay. So, supposedly, you are constantly saying something fake to someone. You are making them flat. Okay. Sometimes they say, na, oh, yaar, I just got flat. Because of your words, because of your personality, because how much you were praising me, I was just flat on the floor. Okay. So, flatterer. Okay. Flatterer who is constantly pleasing you to get something in return. Bootlicker, a vivid image of someone lowering themselves to metaphorically clean someone else's boots. So the bootlicker is always, as the word itself says, that a person who licks other person's boots to get some return, to get some favor in return, basically. So a person who acts obsequiously towards someone important in order to gain advantage. So to order to gain advantage, he is acting in a obsequious manner. So obsequious, flatterer, bootlicker, all these are the synonyms of sycophant. Got it? Sycophant. You can also say, sir, a kind of a lackadaisical kind of person, a flamboyant kind of personality. Yes. But the opposite, he is a flamboyant kind of personality, lavish kind of personality, who likes to show off. So a person who likes to show off, that's why the other persons are praising him. This makes sense, right? So that's why the person who is praising will become sycophant, and the person who they are pleasing to will become flamboyant, will become lavish, or will become prominent, or will become ostentatious. Okay, got the point? Yes. So let's move on to the antonym side now. So what was the synonyms? Flatterer, bootlicker, obsequious, or the antonyms will be critic. Okay, who criticizes someone, who condemns someone. A person who criticizes someone, a person who condemns someone is called critic. Okay. Now, independent, a person, as you all know, a person who is very much independent will not lick the boot of the others, will not praise just for the sake to gain some favors. So a person who is very independent in nature will never praise someone just to get some favors in return. So critic and independent are antonyms. Critic and independent are the antonyms. Now let's move on to the MCQ portion, guys. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Pause the video for 1 second and try to answer the question. So First of all, read the direction very closely and very carefully. You have to give the answer of synonyms here. Synonyms of obdurate. What we learned? Obdurate. A person who is very brazen in nature, right? A person who was very adamant in nature. So what is the synonym? Adamant or what? Flexible? No, sir. A person who is very inflexible in nature. So amenable means agjakari, acceptance, who is willing to say yes, a yes man. This is an antonym. Compliant will also comply to any rules or any law. Generous is also an antonym. So inflexible is the correct answer of obdurate. So obdurate, inflexible. Obdurate, inflexible. Now, antonym. Before going or before answering any question, read the direction very carefully, whether they are asking you synonyms or whether they are asking you antonyms. Most of the students go down with this confusion here and deteriorate their chances of getting selection. Okay, so do not deteriorate your chance of selection and answer the antonym of clandestine. What was clandestine? Try to remember. Sir, clandestine, a covert mission kind of thing, illegal thing. Okay, so a covert or a clandestine personality doing things in a different environment, but doing illegally. Things being done illegally in a very distant environment. So hidden basically. So covert. So this was the synonyms. Covert, this is a synonyms. Covert, surreptitious, this is a synonyms. Surreptitious, right? Like serpent. Serpent moving quietly, very silently. So the opposite will be overt. Opposite will be overt means quite in the open, public. Yes. What was the antonym again? Public. A thing which are very much open in the eyes, open, candid, honest, frank, overt, publicly, not secret. So all these were the synonyms and the antonyms. Got it, everyone? Now, lethargic. Try to answer lethargic, guys. Pause the video and answer the lethargic. Synonyms of lethargic. What will be the synonyms of lethargic here? Now, lethargic was very sluggish. So, a person who is very energetic? No. Full of energy is the opposite. Antonyms. Active? No. Sluggish? Yes. A person who is very slow? Sluggish. Lazy? Vivacious? As I told you, vivacious. Try to remember viva. Viva was life. Full of life. Full of energy. So, energetic, vivacious. All these are antonyms of lethargic. Lethargic was very negative word. Lethargic was very negative word. Lethargic. How did you learn this word lethargic? What was the trick? A person, leather. Yes, person was already sick and wore very type of heavy leather clothes. So you were already sick. You were wearing difficult clothes or very harsh clothes, which makes you slow, which makes you sluggish and drains your energy, will be the meaning of lethargic. You got it? Rest. Now, try to answer this word. Try to answer ameliorate. Ameliorate. What is ameliorate and what is the opposite of ameliorate? Ameliorate means to improve certain things, right? Ameliorate means, as I told you, improve in a positive direction. Yes. So, you have to answer here antonyms, not the synonyms. Improve is synonyms. Enhance was synonyms. Upgrade was synonyms. So, what is the correct right answer? Deteriorate. Yes. Worsen. Deteriorate or worsen. W-O-R-S-E-N. Worsen. To make things bad more worse. So, that is the opposite of ameliorate. Ameliorate was a positive word, which means to improve, which means to enhance, which means to upgrade. Got it? Now, sycophant. Sycophant. How do you remember this word sycophant? Everyone was praising him. Yes, everyone was praising the king. Everyone was bootlicking, praising to get something in favor, to get something in return. So what is the synonyms of sycophant? What is the synonyms of independent? No, independent person will never praise someone just to gain some favor. Okay, leader, never. Now, flatterer. Yes, flatterer. Critic. No, critic is the antonyms. Flatterer is the correct synonyms of sycophant. Yes. What was the other word? Other word. Comment it down. Sycophant, flatterer, bootlicker. Comment it down, guys. Comment it down and try to answer this. Now, I am doing one thing for you. I am correcting. I am joining or adjoining this match the column. These are jumbled main words and the synonyms and the respective antonyms of all these words. I am doing one thing for you. You have to solve the antonyms. Okay. And the next slide is the answer slide. So comment all the synonyms and all the antonyms of the given word. so that you may just learn everything from this video. You do not have to go anywhere else. Okay, so this video will be sufficient enough. This video is very much efficient and sufficient enough to get your vocabulary portion completely covered. So obdurate, how to remember this? Obdurate means brazen, ziddi, right? So stubborn, inflexible was obdurate. Clandestine, hidden. Clandestine, hidden, covert, surreptitious. So this was it. Lethargic. So what was lethargic? Sluggish person. Yes, slow, sluggish. Indolent person. Ameliorate, improve. Ameliorate, improve things. So improvement of things, ameliorate or enhance. Sycophant, flatterer and bootlicker. Try to do this in your homework. Try to do this and comment down every words antonym, every main words: obdurate, clandestine, sycophant, ameliorate, and lethargic. And I'm revealing the answers now. So do not cheat and try to match your answers. So this is the answer. This is the answer of each and every word. So obdurate, and this is the antonyms. Okay, clandestine, and this is the answer. Overt and public. Lethargic, and this is the answer. Energetic and vivacious. Ameliorate, and this is the answer. Worser and deteriorate. Sycophant, and this is the answer. Critic and independent. So how did you like our video? Everyone who wants to learn these kind of vocabularies and they want to learn it by heart, so you can join our offline branch. You can come and visit and get the inquiry done. We are covering all the defense examinations as well as the SSC examinations, so you do not have to worry about anything. In defense examinations, whether you are preparing for NDA or whether AFCAT, we are not just providing you the expertise of written examination. Well, we will definitely do that. You will cover the written examination portions and you will crack your written examination. But apart from that, we are also providing you, or we are in the expertise of providing you the training of physical training. Okay, so join our institute. We have a Chakraveer branch where every kind of personal training and psychoanalysis, all those tests and SSB interviews, everything we have covering so far. So get into us, get touch with us. If you are planning to watch or if you are planning to prepare for the online classroom programs, we have online classroom programs as well. You just have to call on this number and you will clear your doubt. And because this year should be your selection year, guys. You have done so much so far. This year should be your final selection year. So do not waste your time, do not waste your energy. Call on this number, join us and improve your chances of selection in whether your dream job this year. It has to be yours. So, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Signing off this side, Gurunandan Chaudhary, NDI Defense Institute. Bye bye.